Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day today. It's a little foggy here in Ohio this morning. Doing a little backyard yoga again today. No exciting location for me to be on today, which is sad. All right, today we're gonna do a kind of celebrate one of my favorite poses, which is lizard, because I feel like it really opens my hips. Do a little hip flossing too, so we should have nice, relaxed hips by the time we're done, or at least we can hope. All right, so find yourself in a comfortable seated position, whatever works for you. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it in. Breathe out through your mouth nice and slowly. And let's do that again. Deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. Breathe out through your mouth nice and slowly. Good. Get yourself nice and relaxed for our yoga tonight. Let's go ahead and do some shoulder shrugs. So bring them really high up by your neck. Make your neck go away. Drop them way down. Bring them way up. And push them down. So not just letting them fall, but like really trying to push them away from your head. Try to give you a good stretch there. Do that again. Up really high. And push down low. Do some head rolls. Go to your right first. Just do a nice, easy roll where you try to get your head as far as you can in that direction without, of course, causing yourself any pain. Just want to have a little bit of a stretch. I'm going to try to do 3 slow rolls to the right. And then come back to center. And let's do 3 rolls to your left. Lots of movement going on in my spine today. Stretching, cracking, all that good stuff. All right, and come right on back to center. And let's do a couple more of those breaths, and then we'll get started with some more warm up of our legs. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Hold. Out through your mouth. Everything relaxes as you breathe out. One more. Breathe in through your nose. Hold. Out through your mouth. Great. I can hear lots of bugs today. Okay, we're going to bring our feet up. We're going to do some windshield wipers. Let's go over to your right. Really try to sink, especially this one in, trying to open up this hip. And over to your left. Over to your right. And over to your left. Good. Let's go ahead and do some figure 4s. So we're going to take your left leg and put it on top of your right leg, just so that your ankle's sitting right above your knee. And then if you can, you want to think about pushing down here. And you can use your hand if you want to. I like to have my arms behind me and pushing my chest forward, which helps me get a better stretch. And then you can bring this foot closer to you if you're able, if that feels good to you. So you want to get yourself in a position that feels good, that's opening up the back of your left hip, or the side, I should say. Really kind of more in your glute area. pushing this knee forward. All right, let's put this one down. Go ahead and get that left leg up. Again, you want to find where this foot's most comfortable. If you need to be farther down to stretch, that's fine. Just stretch to where it feels good to you. No pain, just stretching. And you can push your chest forward. That helps you get more of a stretch. Push your hips. Feel like you're pushing your hips forward even though they're not moving. All right, let's bring that down. We're gonna do a leg cradle. So I'm gonna have you take your left leg, put your foot in your elbow. And if you can just get there and that's comfortable and you're getting a bit of a stretch, that is totally fine. Or you can take this other hand and kind of cradle your leg there. And we can kind of turn to one side, get to the middle, turn to the other side. Feel a nice stretch out here. Let's go back to this side. Look behind you if you can. And again, if you are just holding here and you stay here the whole time, that's totally fine too. These are just some more movements, even if you only move a couple inches in each direction. That's going to help you to open those up. Okay, let's go ahead and take this arm off. This foot down, nice and gently. And let's do the other foot. So again, foot into your elbow there. Take your other hand and grab hold. First look behind you. Try to come this way a little bit. This is a little bit harder to get anywhere in this direction. Back to the back. And back to your front. All right, that should give us a nice focus for starting our practice. We are going to make our way to a standing position into our mountain pose. All right. And let's take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And we're going to go ahead and swan dive down to a standing forward bend. So breathe in. Down. You can just let your arms hang where they may. You can try to come toward the ground if you are able. You can grab hold of your legs, whatever works for you. If you're very flexible and you want to grab the back of your calves, you can pull yourself even closer to get even more flexibility. I'm going to go ahead and put my hands down. And now I'm going to go ahead and bend my right leg. A nice bend in there while leaving this one straight. So you should feel that in the back of your left hip while your right leg is bending. And then let's go ahead and straighten that leg. Bend your left leg. Bend your knee a little bit. Maybe your heel comes off the ground a bit as you're bending. Feeling that through this other hip. Back. Full standing forward bend. Let's do it again on each side. So let's go ahead and do your right knee first. Bend your right knee. This time let's go ahead and extend our arm and twist. So your right knee's bending and you're twisting to your left. And bring your hand back down to the middle. Straighten out that knee. Now we're going to bend your left knee. And bring your right arm up. All right. Bring that hand down. Come down into standing forward bend as much as you can. Really kind of maybe arch your back a little bit if you're able. And let's make our way back up into a mountain. Oh, it is humid today. We are going to move into a chair position. So you want to keep your knees where they are. You're just going to think about sitting back into a chair. So you might just come a little bit. You can put your arms out. You can leave your arms here if you need to. If you're able to come down a little farther. Again, we want to keep our knees behind our toes. We don't want to bring them too far forward. All right. And then come back up to our mountain. And we're going to go back into a chair. And this time we're going to put our hands in a prayer twist, but we're going to come over to the side. So you're going to try to bring your right elbow over your left leg. Put your hands together and do a twist. If all you get is just coming a little this way, you can just grab here if you need to, if this is not available to you. And then you can go ahead and push back up into a standing forward bend. Put your hands down toward the ground as much as you are able. Come back up into your mountain. Back down into your chair. And let's do the other side. This one is much easier for me to twist this way. Our bodies are so asymmetrical, which is what can cause us pain. So trying to stretch both sides is really going to help us to get our body in a more even position and not have as much lovely pain. All right, go ahead and put your hands down in front of you. And come on up into mountain. We're going to try that figure 4 in standing. So you can just take your left leg and put it over on your right thigh. And you can put your hands out to the side to get balance. You can hold on to a couch or something at home, whatever works for you if this is hard. Okay, and then I'm going to try to go into a bit of a chair here. Again, if you stay here, that's fine. Even if you start, you can even start from the ground and kind of bring your leg up. And then you want to push, really sink into that if you can. You're going to feel a nice stretch and a nice balance position right here. Okay, go ahead and put one leg down. Come back up to our mountain pose. And then let's bring your right leg across your left thigh. And again, you can come down a little bit into a chair here, or put your hands down for your balance. Remember, all those little wobbles are helping your body learn how to balance better. So don't get down on yourself if you have to wobble a little bit or you fall out of it. It's really helping your body to learn. Okay, I'm going to have you bring your hands down to the ground and make your way back to a downward dog. Let's do a little bit of a stretch of our calves here, so you can bend your right leg while your left leg is extended, and vice versa. Feel free to do it at your own pace. You can do it quickly or do longer stretches on each side. Help us get started in this. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and bring your right leg forward in between your hands. And we're just going to come right up to a high lunge. Right, so you want to think about your being like parallel with your legs. Get enough space in between them. Right. We're in our high lunge. And then we're going to, this is where we're going to kind of floss our hips a bit. So we're going to put our hands down. You can bring this back foot forward a little bit if it helps you. And we're going to do this in pyramid. So we stretch forward into our flexion. Now we're going to work an extension here in this leg. All right, and then come on, bend that front knee. Back up into your high lunge. Okay, and then back down into your pyramid. Back and forth with those motions in our hips to help really loosen it up in there. Again, back up into our high lunge. Really try to stretch out that front hip. And then hands down and back into your pyramid. Then we're going to go ahead and take this right leg, bring it back behind us. And bring your left leg forward in between your hands, up into your high lunge. Really try to be strong in that high lunge. Then bring your hands down, straighten out your front leg into your pyramid pose. Really focusing on the back of this leg and stretching that out. All right, go ahead and bend your front leg up into your high lunge. Sink into it as much as you can. Hands down, back into your pyramid pose. Really trying to bring your trunk down towards your leg to get some stretch with your ankle. Bend your front knee, up into your high lunge. Hands down, and back into your pyramid. And then you can put your weight into your hands, bring that leg back. Downward dog stretch. Bring your hips forward, your feet, really trying to stretch out your shoulders there. And then you can step forward into a mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take your right leg, bring it behind your left leg, and we're going to do a little curtsy. We're just going to do a little flossing in here too. So you can stay right here if this is where if it's available to you, and then you can also come down into more of a curtsy too. Kind of like a little bow here, and then come up and back down. Up. One more time. Come on down. You can absolutely put your hands on the ground if you need to. You can also put your hands on your hip, on your thigh, if that's where you need to make everything stable and comfortable. Then come on back up. And bring your foot back to the middle into mountain pose. Let's do the other side. So left leg behind your right leg. Down into a curtsy. You can move these legs around if you find that you're not getting, it's not stretching exactly where you want it to or you need it to, where you're tight. Come on, back up. And down again. Really trying to sink in with those hips. And come on back up. So one more time. I'm going to put my hands down this time and try to sink down even a little further to really get my hips. It's always so tight. Come on, back up. And back up into our mountain pose. Go ahead and put your hands down. Bring your legs down to downward dog. Really do a nice stretch again in downward dog. And let's go ahead and bring your right foot forward between your hands. And then this time you can drop your knee in the back. And we're going to come into a low lunge. Keep your hands down. You can put them up if you like. Focusing on this hip here. And then back into our calf splits. Flossing our hips again. And foot forward. Bring your weight forward. Come on. Back. Foot, your toes pointing up at the ceiling. And one more time. Come on, forward. Really go as far as you can this time. Really trying to stretch the front of your left hip. And come on back and stretch the back of your right leg. Back leg up. Bring your right leg back. Bring your left leg forward. And we'll do it on this side. Drop this back knee. Come forward into your low lunge, targeting the front of this hip. And then come back back and extend your front leg. Really focusing on the back of that leg. Back forward into our low lunge. And come on back into our half split. Really sink into that. This is our last side there. And then bring your hands down. Bring your back leg up. And back to your downward dog. We're going to go ahead and bring our right leg forward into our into lizard. So outside of your hands this time. So have it a lizard out here. We're just gonna kind of move around to the side, forward. You can kind of do little circles if that works for you too. Really opening up your hip in here. And then push this back leg up, come back downward dog. Now bring your left leg forward, outside of your hands. And really kind of do some circling, moving around, back and forth, forward and back, opening everything up as much as you can. Alright, and then bring that leg back into downward dog. Nice deep breath in. And a deep breath out in downward dog. Go ahead and bring your right leg forward outside of your hands. Drop your back leg. This time we're going to use our hands to push us out into lizard. So you want to try to be on the outside blade of your foot here. Really pushing to your comfort level, of course, but pushing as much as you're able. Stretch out that hip. And put your hand down. Push up on your back toes. Bring your right leg back. And let's switch it out. Bring your left foot forward outside of your hands. Take that left hand. Push on your left knee. Really try to stretch that out. Put your hand down. Push up with your back toes. Bring that leg back behind you. All right. Now we're going to bring your right leg forward outside of your hands. Drop your back leg. And this time we're going to kind of do a little bit of a walkout. So you want to try to bring your elbows down if you can, and you can bring your hands forward too. Wherever you're going to get the stretch you want. So I'm going to drop my elbows and then just kind of work them forward a little bit. The whole time kind of shimmying back and forth, getting some movement in my right hip. Okay, and push your hands back up underneath you. Push up on those back toes, back to downward dog. And then go ahead and bring that left leg outside of your hand. Okay, go ahead and try to lower yourself down as much as you're able and walk out as you can. I can do this a little easier on this side. There's so many different variables that go into you being able to stretch out, whether it be, even if we're working on our hips, it might be our shoulders that need stretched out. So push back up onto your hands and come back out to downward dog. All right. Go ahead and bring your right leg forward into your lizard. And we're going to go ahead and twist in our lizard and maybe do a Cleopatra. So you can get this way and just kind of twist and look back if that works for you. Or if you want a little bit more, you can drop your left hip and put your hand back towards Cleopatra. Oh, that feels so good on the outside of my hip. I love that position. Go ahead and put that hand down. Come back out of that twist. Switch our legs up. So back to down dog. Bring bring your left leg forward out to the side. Go ahead and do a bit of a twist and a Cleopatra if you like. Oh, I could stay here all day trying to get this side of my hip stretched out, but then it always just seems to go back, so that's why we have to do yoga every day to make my body feel good. And bring your hand back forward. And this time we're just going to go ahead and make our way to the tabletop position. So just come on back into tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And we're going to go ahead and take our right leg and put it way back. All right. And then we're gonna bring it behind the other one, kind of like we were doing that curtsy, but we're not gonna drop our knee. And if you want to add some extra fun, bring the opposite arm forward. And again, doing a little rocking or movement. Feel yourself opening up that left hip. And drop that hand. Lift back and come back into tabletop. Go ahead and do the same thing with your left leg. So leg back, leg over. Really try to move around. Bring this other arm forward if that works for you. Give you a little bit of balance while you're at it. I can really feel it opening up my right hip, so I love that. Put your hand down. Bring yourself back into tabletop, and then we're going to come into a 45-45. So let's go ahead and bring our left leg forward first. So our left leg's in front of us. Going to bring this knee into your ankle, into your foot, and we're going to do a nice walkout forward. And again, you can move these however you like. Some people prefer to be in this 45-45. Or more of a 90-90. You just need to find what works for you. Go ahead and try to come forward. Walk our hands out. Drop your body as far as you can. If that's not available to you and you just try to put your elbows here on your legs to come forward, or you can just hold here and just try to fall forward a little bit, whatever is available to you. Really nice to sink into it. You can make a pillow for your hands. And then let's come up and do a little bit of an arch. So put your hands behind you, chest forward, head back. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and switch out our legs. So bring your right leg forward, your left leg back. Forward and come into a sinking in position. Put your head on your hands or your elbows down, whatever works for you. You can also move out to one side or the other if you feel like something's tight. It's the best part of yoga. You know, it's so individualized, so you can kind of make things your own as you're going and see what works for you. Go ahead and push your way back up. And we're going to take our left leg forward and try to go into a pigeon. You can stay here in 45-45 or 90-90 if that's what's available to you and works. Or you can try to bring this leg behind you and come into a pigeon position. So let's go ahead and push up with our hands. Get a nice arch in your back. And then come down onto your elbows. Walk out again if you want to walk out to the side because that feels like it stretches something that's tight. Great, either way. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out and let yourself sink in. All right, let's push ourselves up and switch out our legs again. Bring that right leg forward, left leg back, or stay in your 45-45 if that's better for you. Go ahead and do a nice arch back, looking up. you to get the stretch you need. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. All right. Let's go into a nice, easy seat position. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out through your mouth. Go ahead and put our hands behind us and nice arch. Bring your chest forward. Bringing those shoulders back as far as you can. And then let's bring our hands forward and come forward in our easy seat position. Take a nice deep breath in. And a nice exhale. All right. You can make your way into whatever position you would like to do Shavasana in. So if you want to go down and roll down into a lying position, great. Or you can stay up here with me in a seated position. Try to let everything relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your legs. Try to let go of all the tension you have. Take a deep breath in. And as you blow out, think about clearing your mind and allowing yourself just a few brief moments when you're not thinking about everything that you are always thinking about. And let your mind relax. I'll give you a few minutes. Yoga session today and that your hips are nice and loose and relaxed. And I'll see you again soon.